And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, another day's in the books for Nvidia stock, and we pretty much broke even on the day, down 24 cents, about a 0.1, 0.2% red day, as the entire stock market actually went up. We had the S&P up around 0.75%, the Russell went up 0.2, NASDAQ up around 0.8%, and the Dow led the gains up over 1% as the VIX went down 2.6%. So we're going to break down, obviously, Nvidia stock, the charts, what I'm looking to do there, and we're going to go over the indexes later in the video. So guys, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building out a portfolio. I'm putting in money every single week, and I'm buying stocks, and you guys can see every single move that I make in the Patreon. And of course, there's a Discord chat. I'm posting charts and ideas throughout the week. So guys, check it out. Link down below in the description box, also pinned in the comment section. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So like I said, Nvidia stock ended up going down a little bit, and we sold off a lot in the morning. In fact, in the pre-market, we were actually in the green. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but we hit the mid 130s in the pre-market today, 134.85 to be exact. Then once we opened, which by the way, excuse me guys, we opened at about 134.50-ish, a little bit less than that. Once we opened, we saw a big dump off to about 131, so we sold off about 2% right out of the open, right? And then if I pull up the intraday chart again, we chopped around a bit. We saw a rebound to about 134. We tried taking out that opening price. We failed. And then we chopped around at about 131 to 133 for the rest of the day. And we actually have a bit of a descending triangle here on the intraday chart. You guys can see that. We held support all day, which is a good sign, at about 131.50, but clearly lower highs were made throughout the day here. So yeah, one thing worth mentioning is, again, that triangle, but also on top of that, with this morning's move in the pre-market, we took out the highs by a pretty wide margin from yesterday, which means, guys, the bulls are still in charge. Obviously, even though we had a slight red day today. So the uptrend still holding. You guys see that here on the 5-day, 5-minute. Bulls are still in charge, even though we had a red day, because we took out the highs from yesterday this morning, and we actually held above the opening price from yesterday, which yesterday we opened at 129, 130. So we held and we closed above the opening price from yesterday, which is a really good sign. Now, for tomorrow, for the rest of this week, I want to see if we rebound and start pushing back towards the mid 130s. Do we start recovering here? Maybe push for the highs from today in the pre-market? If so, that could be the next, or the last rather, breakout before all-time highs. That, if we take out 135, that could be the next leg up, or the last leg up, that we need to see to hit all-time highs, which at this point we're a stone's throw away. You guys already know that. Maybe you don't. I'll show you right now, but I'm sure a lot of you already know that, right? So Nvidia, which if I get this channel tool out, you guys will be able to see it's clearly breaking out, which we called it out on the channel many times. I'm not surprised at all that this is playing out. So make sure to subscribe, because we've been calling this out way before it happened. I think 60% of you guys watch the content, but you're not subscribed for some reason. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. Join the team, guys. Come on. We can see here we were trading in this channel for months, and boom, I told you guys, look, if 125, 130 breaks that range, momentum's going to start building up, and oh boy, is momentum building up, right? We took out the highs from the end of September, also from the middle, end of August, and now we're actually wrestling with the highs from, when was this? It looks like here the early days of July, which this resistance, if I draw it out, you guys can see, that's right around 136, 137. If that breaks, maybe on this next leg up that I'm talking about, guys, then 141 is in the crosshairs, which that's the all-time high. I think we're going to hit that at some point pretty soon here. And is it guaranteed? Obviously not. I can't say anything's guaranteed in the stock market, guys. If somebody tells you it's guaranteed, something's guaranteed in the stock market, turn around and run the other direction, right? We're not going to say that on this channel, but man, I think, we've covered all the data before. Q4, Q1 is great for Nvidia, for semiconductor stocks in general. SMH has gone up like 9-10% on average over the last 14 fourth quarters. We've covered that before. So these stocks tend to do well in Q4. And, well, I think history might repeat itself here, guys. We're directionally bullish, breaking out of this channel. And I actually bought the breakout. You guys might remember that. I think I mentioned that in my video. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I bought the breakout yesterday, which I started buying on this dump off here to the low mid-90s. Bought some more at about 105-ish. I think I might have bought more at like 115 as well, but now I just bought more at about 130 flat. And, we'll see how that goes. But I'm thinking buying the breakout makes sense, as I think, again, all-time highs and beyond could be coming in the short term here. Ultimately, I think Nvidia is an $150 plus stock, this time next year for sure, maybe even higher. So for me, I'm like, hey, let me buy the breakout. Doesn't mean you should. I'm just saying what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm holding on. I'm excited. I think this is going to heat up a ton over the next couple of weeks. And of course, we'll do a lot more breakdowns here on the channel, guys. So stay tuned. And let me show you the indexes quickly here before we do wrap up this video. So the S&P 500, looking at SPY, hit all-time highs again today. $577.70 was the all-time high, which we were pretty much range-bound for a good almost month, more like 3 weeks, but we were trading between 565 and 575. Now we're actually, again, breaking out all-time highs, 577.71. So that looks good. Maybe a breakout towards 6,000. I think Goldman Sachs said S&P 500 6,000 by the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be around $600 here on SPY. That might happen with this breakout out of the range. It looks like it could, guys. The Dow Jones is right around all-time highs. We're about 100 points away. Again, it went up 1% on the day. Very strong day for the Dow. So all-time highs, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe the trading day after that. So Dow's looking really good, about to hit all-time highs. Russell is still struggling to break out of 2250, 2300, which I'm not seeing any signs of an all-time high until we get momentum out of there. So be patient on the Russell, guys. And same thing on the NASDAQ, although this is pretty close. 505 is the all-time high. We're at 493 now. We do have some cup and handle action here on Triple Q. So we're really just one breakout away from hitting all-time highs. We're testing now the highs from, it looks like here, the end of September, being about 494, 495. So if that level gives, we break out of there, guys. Get ready. 500, 505, all-time highs could be right around the corner. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Join the email list if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday right to your email. That's linked down below in the description box. And if you want some free stocks for Moomoo, you might as well. Up to 15 stocks with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. So check out the Moomoo link down below in the description box, also pinned in the comment section. Get your free stocks, and of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always, and with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.